And now it's time for Sciencing Around.
Science.
Hello, and welcome to Sciencing Around. To Sciencing Around. Hello, and welcome to Sciencing Around. I'm your host, Molly Boyles. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the show where we go out and ask actual scientists our silly, misguided questions about the universe on the radio. Their scientific answers to our inane layman's questions are often embarrassing, eye-opening, and always make for great radio. Without further ado, I give you Sciencing Around. Okay, so I want to set up the scene for you here a little. Last week, Bonnie Caproon and I went to Stargazers Theater here in Colorado Springs to see a show called Peer Review. Peer Review is a science stand-up comedy show. I highly recommend it. They take scientists and send them through a crash course in stand-up comedy. So we caught Naomi Paquette, who is an astrophysicist working at the Denver Museum of Nature and Science. We caught Jacob Jett, who is a paleontologist researching at the Dinosaur Resource Center in Woodland Park, as well as the curators of the show and scientists/comedians in their own right, Nikki and Kyle Sanders. But while we were waiting to talk to those people, Bonnie and I were standing just outside the men's room in the hallway of Stargazers Theater, and I proceeded to interview Bonnie herself on her beliefs of science. Here we go. Do you believe in science?
Of course I believe in science.
Yeah.
That's kind of the thing about science, is that you don't really have much of a choice but to believe in it.
That's exactly
It proves
the point.
itself.
There's no faith involved.
Right. There's very little guesswork unless
Take
you're like a
this on-
theoretical physicist, then there's a lot of guesswork.
Okay, yeah, then it is on theory.
How do you view the world? Well, then that should be your belief, shouldn't it?
Well, what about this or that? Oh, you just have to take it on science.
There are some people I think that believe
There's no way around
too
it.
heavily in it.
Well, that's what I was asking.
Because
Do you believe in
there-
it enough to wash your hands after you go to the bathroom?
Yes I do.
But what did you say?
If it's not antibacterial soap, then why even bother?
There it is.
It's not labeled. If I don't see 99.99% germs eliminated.
I'm hearing there a hint of, I'm not quite there.
You're not quite there?
I'm
you
not,
go,
no.
You go by George Carlin rules? It's like I only wash if it gets some on me?
Well, now wait a minute. You're putting words in my mouth.
I understand these are two very different.
I wash my hands every time that I think a camera's in the bathroom.
The truth comes out.
So I believe in science and technology.
It's very good. Part of me is like, washing your hands every time might be the better method, but
Could
I'm
be.
pretty sure humans have survived this long without that practice.
And I'm not allergic to much. And I have always eaten stuff right off the floor. So
10-second rule.
we'll be right back with more Sciencing Around.